All right, we're in Helena, Montana.
Yep.
You can see it's been a rainy day. We'd probably be about halfway to our campsite in Glacier right now. And it's chilly. I mean, it's like 55 degrees, and with the rain, it feels colder.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, we're kind of underdressed wearing shorts.
Yes. I had to, like, dig out layers.
So we just had a yummy breakfast. There's like a bakery nearby. We're going to check that out. And then we're going to make our way to
Rexburg,
Idaho,
where it's much warmer than it is here. I checked the weather.
That's only about a 2-hour drive from there to Grand Teton. So we're going to like stay at the hotel for a couple nights, hopefully get back on the recovered side, and then do a quick little backpack in the Tetons before we head to the Wind River Range.
Big room, big room. Wave.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're in Rexburg, Idaho. The major employer here is Brigham Young University. They have like a campus here. Yeah. So we're here for 2 nights. This is our second day here. It's about a 2-hour drive to Grand Teton. We're going to backpack. So we're just kind of, I'm pretty much over my cold. I just still am coughing up a bit and congested. Sarah's kind of hopefully getting through the worst of it. So we're just going to take it easy, and
we got donuts.
We got donuts. And they had something called root beer milk and orange milk here.
Along with like chocolate and strawberry.
Which we had never seen before. I guess it's a Utah thing, but it's, yeah. That is the update. We're just going to run some errands and then just relax in the room. So, the Grand Teton tomorrow.
Yes. Welcome to Wyoming.
Good morning. We're on our way to the Grand Teton National Park to get our permit and start our backcountry trip, but we had to go through the downtown Jackson. It's early enough. We stopped at Cowboy Coffee. Really good coffee here. The place is always like so busy, so we kind of got lucky and got through the line quick. And next stop, permit office. All right, we just picked up our permit at the visitor center. Pretty painless.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna head over to the trailhead, wherever that is. Okay, we're on this dirt road, a little less than a half mile from the actual trailhead for Death Canyon. Had a few backpackers and day hikers. A dad and his 2 kids, just gonna do a little day hike. They spotted a bear already off the road, and Dad tested the bear spray. One of the poor kids was coughing. It blew downwind on him, but.
And then a sports car passed us. The dad said was worth
$350,000. It was some kind of Porsche.
Going.
It was a Porsche. So if we see it up here, we'll take a little picture of it for you. Well, we just finished a big climb up the canyon. We're at about 8,000 feet, and we're gonna hit a trail junction soon for our camping area for the night. But we're gonna hopefully go all the way to the other end of that area where we've camped before, a really nice spot. So that's where we're headed. Comfy?
Yep. Had to take a seat. It was right here.
All right, this is the beginning of our camping zone in Death Canyon. I think from the map, it's about 5 miles long. So we're gonna go as far as possible, I think. Yeah, there's already a site here, which is nice, and it's actually labeled. So here we go. Okay, so we just stopped at the campsite that we know we stayed at a couple of years ago, coming down Death Canyon. I have a memory of there being like a great shady campsite further on up the trail. We're not even like halfway through the zone. So we're gonna keep going and just keep track of the campsites we pass. That way, if we have to backtrack, we know where to go. But that's a nice site. It's shady, a little buggy, and we had a bear visitor in the morning, which was kind of cool. So we will not forget that site. So up there is the Death Canyon shelf. There's a trail up there. That's how Sarah and I did the loop last time we were here. It's pretty dry up there. Okay, so Sarah spotted the moose. It's not a bull moose. There's no antlers. You see the ears flopping. Good spotting, Sarah.
I just saw like movement and I was like, what's over there? A guy just passed us and he did not see it.
All right, I don't know if the video is going to do it justice, but hi, moose. Okay, we found a home for the night. There's the tent getting set up and a great view from there. And then right over here, we have a nice running stream with a waterfall included. So pretty cool. All right, so camp is set up. We're in a nice shady, breezy spot. It's a little buggy here, but even when I was gathering the water, it's not buggy there. So I was just thinking, just because we just came from Glacier, how the trail is like nicer here where it's all cut down and you can actually see.
Oh, just the type of vegetation is different, right? It's not, it doesn't overgrow as much.
Right, so like with Glacier, you can see the big peaks out ahead, but you just can't see anything else when you're on the trail.
Yeah.
Where here you can see a lot more.
It's because we're up higher, so there's not as many trees.
True. But and the other thing, which I really don't like about Glacier and I love about here, is even though you have to camp in a designated zone, you're spread out.
Yeah, and you're at a designated site, but it's much more spread out, so you're by yourself.
So I think we counted at least like 12 sites before we got to this one.
Yeah, I was tired. My dogs are tired.
12 to 15. There's probably like 15 sites in this area, and a group campsite and a horse site. So, and you're not assigned a specific one. You pick whatever one you want.
So we would have been out of luck if this one was taken.
I don't think we're at the border yet, though. I think there might be one more.
Oh,
after
maybe
this.
one more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, so I definitely prefer that. And obviously,
I mean, you prefer dispersed camping even more.
Yeah, but this is after coming from Glacier, where it's like one extreme. This is like a nice,
middle ground.
I think, compromise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get our water filtered. I might actually just see if the border is close by. Just because we knew this was only a 2-night hike, neither of us downloaded the offline maps
From Gaia.
from Gaia. I mean, we have a paper map and we know the area, but we're not quite sure exactly where we are. Just like the old days where you really didn't know where you were. So I'm just curious how far we are from the border of this camping zone. I don't think it's much further. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. We've got all of our camp chores done. I just took a little stroll, and not even 200 yards from here, there's 2 more campsites. There's one that is completely surrounded by trees, super shady, and we're realizing this afternoon sun is going to come right down on our tent. So I think we've decided for the shade, it's worth it to move. So we're going to pack it up and move it.
Brian, Brian was right. This site's way better than the other one. It's much more shady, but we just carried our inflated air mattresses down the trail. And we wore our Crocs, and I have the packs, my eyes on the packs. Brian's going back. He's going to quickly take the tent down and just carry the tent back here. So, yeah, so much more enjoyable afternoon for us here in the shade.
All right, we're halfway done our relocation. I mean, the sun isn't going to go down until like 9:30, 10 tonight. So instead of roasting in the tent for who knows how many hours, it's worth it to do this little move. It's just a bit too buggy to hang out outside of the tent and be comfortable without slathering on DEET. So yeah, we'll just hang in a tent. We'll have good views and have a nice breeze coming through, but just a little bit too buggy to be outside. So it's worth it to move sites. So I'm just got to grab the tent and we'll be all set. Okay, we're at our new site, nice and shady. It's about 4 o'clock. We're at almost 9,000 feet. Just gonna relax for the rest of the night. We were just talking about how we want to plan a longer trip for here in 2026. So, and if with the new online reservation thing, it's hard. You have to get lucky in the lottery to get a good.
No, this one didn't have a lottery. Everyone went on at 10 a.m.
Oh, that was
on the
it. Was
same
even worse.
Day. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
And Brian wasn't in charge of it because I don't know what he was doing, but I was in charge, and it was way too stressful.
Like I had a medical appointment or something. I don't remember, but yeah. So what we're gonna do, just assuming we can't get permits, is we'll do the walk-up thing. They keep like 60% of them for walk-ups. I
thought it was
think
40%.
Whatever it is, you can get a good.
You can go the day before. So
Yeah.
we would get in line at like 6 a.m. for when it opens at 4 or at 8.
But it's such a nice park. It's like worth it.
Yeah.
So we'll be back. Only 2. I'm kind of like already regretting we only have 2 nights here, but it's still great, and we'll be back in a couple of years.
And I'm having my new trail snack of roasted chickpeas, and it's yummy. Brian says no, but it's getting my fiber.
Yeah. So unless we have some amazing wildlife encounters, we'll see you in the morning.